Right, so the only palette that I'm going to be using today is the Morphe 39A Dare to Create. It just has every colour in it that I need. If you just have an eyeshadow palette that has basically your light tone browns, your dark tone browns, maybe with black and an orange, so the likes of the 35O palette from Morphe would be very good to create this look. But a palette a lot with those colours along the lines in it, you don't need to go necessarily buy this particular palette to create this look. So yeah, we're going to start with the first shade in the third row. So I've sort of already blended the transition a wee tiny bit. So basically I'm just being really light-handed with it. I'm patting it down, but I'm also sort of diffusing the product as I go. I'm being really light-handed with it. I'm not putting too much pressure on the brush or anything like that. I'm just sort of patting the product down and then obviously letting the little bristles sort of diffuse that product out. This eye makeup look sort of reminded me of like an Arabian sort of style eye look, so I was like, I want to sort of create my eye shape into that shape. If you wanted to get sticky tape and put a wee bit at the outer corner to get that more straighter effect, then you could do that, or that more cat eye effect if you would call it. But it's okay just doing it this way because you're going to go in anyway with your black liner and sort of go ahead with the flow there. So we're just continuing to do the same thing here, and we're sort of blending that product up towards our brow bone highlight as well to really sort of change the whole shape of our eye. So I'm just being really light-handed with it. I'm not putting too much pressure on it until you have a wee bit of something like this. Just really nice and subtle and soft. So I've just took a pencil or a fine liner brush, and I've used the Collection Lasting black gel liner, and I've just put the eyeliner in the waterline and just underneath the lower lash line slightly. Haven't blended it out yet. And I'm also just taking a slight bit of that eyeliner towards the outer corner as well. Just look at it as if you're creating like a wing liner. I'm going to go in with my smudger brush now from Zoeva. I'm going to start to really smudge that product out. I'm just using window wiper motions and just going like really soft on the eye. I'm not going too harsh on it. I'm going really soft. So basically what I'm just doing now is I've just sort of placed down a matte black from the palette just with the same smudger brush, and then I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and I'm just going to blend that out a bit further underneath the lower lash line and towards the outer corner. Now this is my own like wee recreation of the look. It's not going to be of course identical to what Kim's is, but this is like my recreation. So I've took that same 223 Luxe Crease brush, and I'm just taking the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th shade out of the last row of the palette, and I'm just pushing that towards the outer corner and blending it towards where we last finished off of our last brown that we used. Because if you left it just the way it was, it's just going to look really stupid. So you sort of want to really deepen it up slightly and keep the inner corner more so highlighted than the rest of the eye. So just blending that all out, and then the last thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in again with the very first shade that we used with our first blending brush, and you're going to diffuse out those harsh edges, making sure that the two colours blend in nice and seamlessly together until you have a wee bit of something like this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in again with that black eyeliner, just a wee tiny bit, and I'm just going from this portion of the eye, just like so, and then I'm going into the inner corner as well to sort of give that Arabian sort of vibe, just like so. And then I'm going to take the vanilla pigment from MAC again, and I'm just going to use my finger, and I'm going to place some of it over the lid area, just so we'll have a wee bit of something there and it's not left like completely bare, if you know what I mean. And just blend that out with your finger. And then last but not least, going back and again with your blending brush that you last used, and just diffuse at the edge, just making sure that everything is all nice and seamlessly blended together. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my lashes on, and the eyelashes I'm using are the Primalash Express Mink lashes in the style Envy Me. So everyone knows Kim loves a good fluffy lash. These aren't too big, they're not too small, they're just perfect, and I think they work really well with this makeup look. So I'm going to put these on, I'll put some mascara on, and then come back and we'll start to focus on the skin. Okay, so lashes and all is on. We're going to start focusing on the skin. So everybody knows that Kim Kardashian is like a bronze glowy goddess, so we don't want to mattify the skin as much as we usually would with powder. So I'm going to make it really dewy looking. I'm going to use like a liquid illuminator and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll get stuck into the face now, so let's get started. I'm using the Sample Beauty Glow in the Go liquid highlighter in the shade, I believe 10 or 01. And I'm going to put it around obviously the highest points of my face, and I'm going to blend it out using a damp beauty blender. This is the Morphe one. I'm just using the butt of the beauty blender to blend it all out. I really want the skin to be very luminous and glowy looking, so this is why I am going to be using a liquid highlighter underneath the foundation, just to give it like a more glowy type of effect to it. I'm looking a wee bit strange at the minute. I'm going to be using the Makeup Studio Face It Like Cream foundation in the shade Light Beige, and I'm just using a kabuki foundation brush to blend this all out on the skin. If you are a dry skin type of girl or boy, I highly recommend this foundation. It is amazing for dry skin. I am going to be using like I want to use a cream foundation today, and like a cream contour and stuff, because Kim does, like, I know obviously she has a lot of cream products out in her makeup line, so I know that she does use a lot of cream products, so hence why I am going to be using a lot of cream products today on my face. So this is very, very full coverage. Like I said, it's amazing for the more dry skin type, and I also love using this for my older clients as well, because it just gives them that nice luminous glow to their skin. It puts a wee bit of like moisture sort of look back into the skin as well. So for concealer today, I am just going to use the same collection, Lost in Perfection concealer. I'm going to take this underneath the eyes again. I'm going to take it on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, my chin, and also a little bit on my cupid's bow. And I'm just going to use the same foundation brush to buff this all into the skin. So I'm just bouncing it into the skin rather than swiping, because bouncing gives you more of full coverage look rather than swiping. So I'm just bouncing it into the skin and blending it out as I am doing so. So I'm now getting in with the Chanel Universal Bronzer, and it's basically just a cream bronzer, and this is absolutely amazing. Once again, it's Sam's, I stole it on him, but it's so good. So this is really good, especially for all of us pale girls out there that don't normally wear a tan. So this is amazing. So I'm just using a contour brush from Real Techniques, if I haven't already said that. I'm taking it from the corner of the ear to the corner of my mouth, and I'm also just going to slightly use it to bronze up around the perimeters of my face as well. So around on my forehead, and I'm just using circular motions to really blend this product out. And then whatever's left, I'm just going to slightly take that underneath the jawline. Okay, so I am going to set my face just slightly, not too much. I'm just going to set the areas of my face that I know that I'm going to crease or get oily throughout the day. So I'm using the rcmp no colour powder once again on my Ingot 4SS brush. I'm just going to set underneath my eyes with this and pushing it into the skin rather than swiping. Because if you swipe, it's going to sort of obviously move your product around, like your foundation and stuff. So doing the same on the other side. I'm also just taking it around the sides of my nose and stuff as well, because I do get really oily around those areas throughout the day. And I'm going to also just do my forehead slightly, and then around my mouth. And then just slightly underneath the contour to set that area. So I'm going to just highlight slightly with some powdered highlight. So I'm using the Ofra Nikki Tutorials Everglow. And I'm just obviously going over the areas where I highlighted with my liquid highlighter. Oh, I'm obsessed with this makeup look. I didn't think I would have actually really liked it that much. I thought I would have been able to do it, but I am living for it. Slightly on my nose as well, down the bridge, chin. I really want to sort of highlight my cupid's bow a good bit. And then obviously whatever's left, I'm going to just take that on my forehead to further highlight. So to contour, of course I'm using the Bahama Mama. I'm just going from the corner of the ear to the corner of the mouth. See guys, see, even if you are pale, there is ways to bronzen the skin up without you looking like you're really orange. If you know any other really good contouring products, like powder ways, please comment down in the comment section and let me know, because I do want to try different things out. I don't want to keep using the same like products over and over again and then you guys going and getting bored of obviously me using them. So whatever's left on the brush, I just like to run that down the sides of my nose. I personally don't like contour my nose because I don't know, I'm starting to sort of grow on my nose. I used to hate it so much, but I'm starting to like it, if that makes sense. So I always just run whatever's left down the sides of my nose. To further bronze up the face, I'm going to switch it up with the medium tan mineralise skin finish from MAC instead of Give Me Sun. I heard this one was good for people that don't really wear tan, so I'm hoping that it's good. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. Didn't have any doubt in it anyway, because I've always loved MAC's bronzers anyway. So we just want to go for a really nice sun-kissed look today. I also just dipped my brows off camera. I forgot to mention that because I haven't really been doing really much with them. I just filled them in with the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit in shade number 3. I know Kim loves her brows like really sort of fluffy and full looking rather than sculpted and all defined. So that is what I did with my brows today. I'm just taking this slightly down my neck. Whatever's left in the sides of the nose again. Just around the face. Yeah, I'm liking that, but I think I'm actually going to maybe use a slight bit of Give Me Sun. I actually am. I'm going to use a slight bit of Give Me Sun as well. If that isn't. Yeah, that's so much better. So much better. I'm just using like a large powder brush to sort of blend this out. So for blush today, I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics Professional Blush Palette. And I know Kim loves a good wee bit of blush, so I personally think that peachy blushes is so much better than like pinks. So you guys know I always mix these two shades together. So I'm gonna mix these two together just on a blusher brush. I'm gonna blend it on the apples of my cheeks and blend it up towards my contour slash bronze. I am so obsessed with this look right now. Pink. So guys, this is the finished look. I just went ahead and dipped my lips off camera and fixed my hair a wee bit and popped in some really nice earrings. So for my lip combo today, I used the Collection Cappuccino lip liner, and I also used the Makeup Studio Barley Nude Gloss over the top. We all know that Kim is a diehard also for a nude lip, so I thought why not just do this combo. I thought it went really well with the makeup. I also just spritzed a wee bit of the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe herbs and rose water just over my face to obviously set the makeup and just put a wee bit of hydration back into the skin. And then I just went ahead and put a bit of hairspray around my hair just to slick it all back out of my face. As for my earrings, these are from the Embellish Choker range. I absolutely love these. You can find them on Facebook or Instagram as well. But this is the finished look. I'm so impressed with how it turns out. I just did my own wee recreation of the look, and I'm honestly obsessed with it. I could probably see myself wearing this out all the time now for a night out, not even joking. It's so simple but yet it's so effective, and I love makeup looks like that. I just love how the skin and everything turned out. I am literally obsessed. But yeah, that's the end of the video. This is the first upload of 2018, and I hope that you have enjoyed it. If you have, please give it a big massive thumbs up. It would mean the absolute world to me. Also subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't already. Click the wee notification bell in the corner and you'll get notified every single time I upload a video. All products that I have used will be listed down in the description box below, along with all my other social media, so you can go and follow me on there as well. Thank you so much again for watching, and I will see you on my next one. Mwah.